Hey Trail Riders, welcome back to the Daily Ride. I hope you guys are doing well. Today's crosshair passage comes to us today from Psalm 90 and verse 12, which says, "So teach us to number our days, that we may gain a heart of wisdom." The daily fire thought for today is that little children, this is the last second of the last hour. Brandon, the word passages for today is Psalm 90 and verse 12, Matthew 24:36, John 20:21, Romans 13:11, and 1 John 2:18. The scriptures that get us through the Bible in a year is 1 Chronicles 3 and 4, Hebrews 9, Amos 3, Psalm 146 and 147. Today we're going to be talking about your last hour. Suppose this was your last hour. What would you be doing? What a hurry of anxious preparations there would be. But let me tell you, little children, it is the last hour. 1 John 2:18. I know that it seems that this last hour has lasted a very long time, as John wrote those words 2,000 years ago. But do not let that confuse you. Of one thing we can be certain: if it is the last hour, then it is most certainly is now. If John were writing today, he probably would write, "Little children, it is the last second of the last hour." Then John wrote this verse. He was watching God's clock, not ours. Its hands had not stood still. How long will God's hour last? Measured by earthly timekeeping methods? The one thing we know is that we do not know how near we are to the end. But of that day and hour, no one knows, Matthew 24:36. Jesus said it is obvious, however, that we are much closer to the end every day. Paul saw it this way: knowing that now it is high time to wake out of our sleep, for now our salvation is nearer than when we first believed. Romans 13:11. If anyone thought that they had only 60 minutes left, they would certainly not spend the time with trivialities. With the milliseconds running out like fine sand in an hourglass, they would see what was very important to them. They would not go shopping for the latest fashionable hat, or run an eye down a financial column to see how their shares were doing. Focusing on the end would put all of life into its proper perspective. Somebody once said that most people live as if this life were a permanent arrangement. The Bible's message is that our days are numbered, not without number. There is actually only time for the important things. I am thinking about the Church of Jesus Christ in particular. People often point out that it consists of thousands of details, but the minor must not outweigh the major. The church is not concerned itself with one aim: the war with Satan and the campaign for souls. The great quality of Jesus is that he came when the Father sent him, and the great quality about us should be that we go when Jesus sends us. As the Father has sent me, I also send you, John 20:21. The church should plan to neglect anything that interferes with going. Be mindful of the number of your days. God bless you guys. I hope you'll continually follow me here on the Daily Ride. And I'll see you on the next trail ride.